Hello, my beautiful, beautiful subscribers and my beautiful new viewers. I want to welcome each and every one of you to the Sun Cat Tarot channel. Welcome, and another welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's reading is going to be about what will Mercury retrograde bring you, and we could even look at some solutions, okay, as to how to get through Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde will be going on till August 1st, and there's even a post-shadow period where you will really deal with certain effects still until August 15th, okay? We currently have 5 planets in retrograde. Can you believe it? Obviously Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is the most important one. Yes, it's very popular. Yes, people always talk about it, but for a reason. Mercury is the planet of communication. Our communication can be very funky sometimes during Mercury retrograde, and it's important because everything we do is based on communication as humans, okay? We communicate through the internet, we communicate with people. Our electricity is a way to communicate. It communicates in wires, okay? Malfunctions can happen, so it's very important time, okay? We have Mercury in retrograde, Saturn in retrograde, Pluto, Neptune, and Jupiter in retrograde. And then on top of it, the asteroid Chiron is in retrograde too. So if you include the asteroid, which it's a pretty big asteroid, it's almost like a planet, you know. 6 planets in retrograde. There's also something called the Schumann resonance, where right now it's at its highest. Our energy vibrations are going through the roof right now. We could be more spiritual, more sensitive to certain things. And the Schumann resonance is something that is known and comparable as the Earth's heartbeat. It actually has a beat, okay? And right now it's at an all-time high. It's measured right now at 110 hertz. Why is this significant? Well, because usually the Earth's heartbeat, the Schumann resonance, is a 7.8, from 7 points to 8. That means that our vibrations and energies are like 12 times higher than normal. We're also having solar storms, okay, which affect us. We're in between 2 eclipses. We just had one at the beginning of July. We're going to have another one real soon. So energy is magnified to a crazy level. This happens not often, okay? It's an important time of changes for everybody. So expect powerful changes whether you want it or not. Be aware, and prepare. My goodness, I just rhymed. Okay, selenite here could really help you clear stagnant and old energies. So let's get into each and every sign. We're going to be doing it kind of the basic way. Aries first, Pisces last. Timestamps are down below. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Aries, let's see. Okay, well, before I could even do anything, the Mirror card fell out for you. So, you know, you need to reflect on certain things in your life at this time. You might be reflecting on things. You might be looking at things from different perspectives. And I feel like maybe Aries, for one time in their life, is going to be confused on a lot of things. Okay, I feel like Aries always knows what they want to do. They don't really want to just take time to think about it. Usually they're more impulsive and they know what they want to do. And right now they might be confused. But let's see, what energy will Mercury retrograde bring out in Aries? Oof, this card is a little bit risque. Queen of Wands. So it's an energy where it's your energy too. Very interesting. The Queen of Wands is an energy where you're going to be feeling a little bit exposed in certain ways, okay? You're going to be feeling like you actually want to be more quiet, okay? This energy will be the type of energy to bring you might want to, you will actually slow down. You won't even want to slow down, but you will slow down. Maybe you will not want to see people. Maybe you will be just feeling off, okay, in some ways. And let's see what can happen during the Mercury retrograde. Please and thank you. Okay, Seven of Cups, confusion. Yes, confusion. There's like choices. For once in your life, you're not going to know what choice to make. You're going to be like, even like simple things like when you go get fast food or something, you're going to be stuck. You're not going to know what to do. Okay, that's just an example. Then we got the Seven of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So you could be overthinking a lot of things. You could be stuck in an energy where you just want to be alone, okay? You just don't want to be seen by anybody. You feel like too many people are just around you, too noisy, okay? I'm also hearing here that you just want to be like making plans. For some Aries, you might want to be like writing things down. You'll be forgetting what you might want to do. Stuff like that. Very interesting. So it'll kind of have you, you know, Aries just usually does what they want. And Aries, I mean, stereotypically, depending on your other chart, but those are kind of going to be things that are going to be bothering you, okay? You're going to be forgetting things a lot, but that's basic, you know, stuff. Let's see what the solution is. How can Mercury retrograde be experienced a little bit easier for my Aries? Solution for Mercury retrograde energy, please and thank you. And we have the Judgment in reverse, okay? As a solution, don't, you know, it's fine. Don't come to quick conclusions. It's okay. It's okay to think things over. It's okay to relax a bit. It's okay to, you know, in some ways, you don't have to know everything at this stage in life. Just right now, it's okay. Nobody's judging you for being in this time. You're going to be okay. Just realize, breathe in, breathe out, deal with some of those breathing exercise to help you, okay? That will really help you this month, okay? Thank you, Aries. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye. Okay, now that Aries is out of the way, Taurus is next. Taurus, what is Mercury retrograde going to bring you this month? What is the energy that Mercury retrograde will bring my Tauruses? Too many, excuse you. What is the main energy that you'll be feeling because of Mercury retrograde? Okay, I'm surprised. You're going to be feeling kind of your energy. You're going to be feeling stagnant. But I feel like to a point, I mean, you take a long time to decide things, you know, Taurus. You take a long time. And it's going to be to a point where even for you, Taurus, it's going to be a time where of slowing down, okay, double checking things, triple checking. You might be driving off and wondering if you close the door, you'll come back and see the door's locked, and then you'll be like, wait, did I lock it again? I feel like in some ways I'm hearing that you might have some OCD in some ways. If you see, I don't know why I said that. Well, actually I said it because look, they're going through the gate, checking to see if the gate is open, closed, and stuff like that. So that's the overall energy. The overall energy is expect Tauruses to be a little bit even slower nowadays. A little bit more confused. Well, not confused, but just slow. Just taking it slow on every decision to a point of where it's like somebody's beard could grow out, you know, by the time you make a decision. So let's see what possibilities, what can happen to Taurus during Mercury retrograde. What could happen to my Tauruses during the Mercury retrograde? Please and thank you. Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. For some, I feel like Tauruses are going to be really stuck in the past. There's going to be past loves maybe coming in. Maybe somebody's going to try to talk to you from your past, okay? Things are going to be surfacing emotion-wise, right? From the water, look, there's like a little hippo surfacing from the water, right? So things are going to be, your past is going to be resurfacing and kind of haunting you in some ways. I'm also seeing that obviously a lot of people are going to be confused, and so are you. You're going to be not sure what to do in your love life. That's going to kind of bother you more than anything. Your emotions are really going to be jumping at you. You might be crying, a lot, okay? You might be trying to deal with traumas in your love life, okay? But I'm also seeing like you might be naive in some ways with some people, okay? Or somebody will try to take advantage of you or deceive you because you're going to be in a state where you are a little bit more um, childlike in some ways, if I could put it that way. I feel like you're just a little bit more gullible with this. So be careful with this retrograde. Be careful of deception. Be careful of scams, stuff like that. Telephone, scams, whatever. I'm sure most people know not to fall for that, but other scams too. Be careful if you're going to go fix your car or something, that people try not to scam you, so on and so forth, and tell you you need more work done than you really do. Let's see a solution or an advice and how to deal with this retrograde and what will make it easier for my Taurus. What would make it a little bit more easier for you is if you were fiery, okay? If you had some fiery like energy, like how Aries usually is. I'm not going to show you this card because it's kind of risque, okay? But Queen of Wands, okay? You gotta have that Queen of Wands energy. Don't let people mess with you, okay? Stand up for yourself, okay? You need to stand up for yourself more, Taurus. You need to not let people take advantage of you around this time. Don't let people talk down to you, Take action. Take action first, Don't stay too stagnant. That's the point. I know it's hard, but try to really take action. Try to, and taking action meaning like just try not to be lazy. I feel like some Tauruses might be lazy around this time. They just might want to lounge. They might be too lazy to, they're going to let the pot soak. Do you know what I mean? They'll just leave it in the sink to soak. But really, it's not going to be soaking. You're just too lazy. That's your excuse. You know what I mean? Harsh truth. But yeah, you're going to want to lounge a lot. But you need to, don't forget your responsibilities. Okay, Taurus? Okay, thank you. Next. Who is next? Gemini. Let's see how Gemini is going to be dealing with the Mercury retrograde. What is the energy that the Mercury retrograde will bring out in Gemini? And Gemini, by the way, you are ruled by Mercury, so in some ways this will really affect you, okay? And I think Virgos are ruled by Mercury too, if I'm not mistaken. But it will affect you, okay? It will affect you more than anyone, Gemini. You are all about communication, so let's see. I had the 7 of Wands real quick. This is an energy of where you might be feeling overwhelmed. You might be feeling super defensive. You might be feeling like people are trying to attack you. People are just trying to come at you from all sides, okay? Trying to use you, trying to take advantage, and you might be super defensive, okay? You're going to feel like you just want to, kind of like bite back, talk back to people, okay? Be careful of misunderstandings like that. Maybe those people really just want to help you out. Maybe they're reaching your hand, reaching to help you out while you're just going to be like, no, and hit their hand. You know what I mean? Like the 7 of Wands. But let's see. Main energy that Mercury will bring out in Geminis. Okay, this one. Main energy, Queen of Pentacles. So there'll be an energy where you might feel like, I'm reading it by this card, by the way. This girl's like pinned against the wall. I feel like you just feel like pinned by people. And just like I'm feeling it with the 7 of Wands too, like that card. Yeah, you're just pinned against the wall. You feel like people are just, you might be anxious, a lot more anxious than usual, okay? You might want to try slowing down, okay? Calming your nerves down. So yeah, let's see what could possibly happen during the Mercury retrograde for my Geminis. Let's see. Okay, got these cards. So what I see here is you're going to be kind of denying everybody. If people are going to want to help you and offer you things, you're not going to want to do it. I'm also seeing a mechanic here, okay, but I had this card upside down, so be careful of any mechanics. Maybe, just make sure all of your stoves are turned off before you leave the house, make sure you don't forget to like gas up or something, and just like drive off, stuff like that, okay? But I'm also feeling like you just don't want to accept anybody. You don't want to accept anybody's offers or gifts right now. You just want to be alone. You just want to be kind of by yourself reading, and that could actually really help you, okay? Let's see. Solution here for how this Mercury retrograde can be easier on my Geminis. Advice for my Geminis during Mercury retrograde. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So the solution is here. I feel like if you're feeling out in the cold, or if you want to be alone, try to at least keep contact with somebody you trust, your loved one. Don't isolate yourself to the point where you just become a hermit, where you don't come out for days, whatever, because this card is even like the card on this 5 of Pentacles is like where everything is like falling out of your purse and you're searching and people are walking by you and staring and whatever, but this card was in reverse, okay? So try not to be too cold to people, okay? Try to understand people's sides. Because originally I also taken the Rider-Waite deck into account, but yeah, so try to be a little bit more warm to people. Try to realize that sometimes you could come off really cold, okay? Okay. Anyways, who's next? Thank you, by the way, for my Geminis. Cancer. Cancer is next. Let's see what energy that this retrograde is going to bring out in Cancers the most. What energy will Mercury retrograde bring out in Cancers the most? We got the 6 of Swords, okay? 6 of air. I'll read it as stated here. Some people are going to be seeing illusions. Some people might be kind of lying, okay? Maybe somebody's going to lie, like say little small lies, and they might not help it, or somebody's going to lie to you, okay? And you might believe it, okay? So be very careful of that. I'm also seeing that somebody here is overthinking things. Somebody here is feeling distant, okay, from their loved ones. They feel like maybe they can't tell them certain things. They just want to be by themselves. They're going to be hiding kind of from the world, okay? That's what I'm sensing. Cancer. So that could be an energy that Mercury retrograde can bring up. An energy where you don't want anyone around you. And I mean, I feel like I've said that for a lot of signs, okay? But it's definitely one for you. And usually Cancers love to be around the family, the home, stereotypical Cancers. And it's like you just don't want to do nothing with nobody. And just be careful of people telling you little lies. But let's see what could possibly happen during the Mercury retrograde for my Cancers. Please and thank you. Ooh. You're definitely one of those people, Cancer, where first of all you got Ace of Cups, which sounds nice, the 10 of Cups, which sounds nice, and then you got the 3 of Swords, but also in reverse. So for some people, okay, for some people they could be heartbroken over somebody and they might actually be like acting real cold about it and they won't care. But for some people, most people, I'm seeing some ex. Maybe you're going to try to get in touch with your ex or something like that, okay? Somebody that you missed a long time ago, or you're going to try to reach out to a friend that might have, or not a friend, but somebody that brings you down, okay? A friend that you got in trouble with or something like that, okay? I'm also seeing here that certain things in your love life could be big miscommunications, so be careful of that. Be careful of really disappointing, saying some things that could hurt to people. Okay, there might be things you won't be able to control, okay, emotion wise, and I feel like it could hurt you or the person around you, okay? And I feel like you might be thinking about somebody that it's not like you shouldn't be thinking about it, but this person wasn't good for you. Do you know what I mean? Ignore the people from the past. They are most likely in your past for a reason, okay? Okay, Cancer. And let's see a quick solution for you. A possible advice to make the retrograde energies easier for you. And you got the Judgment in reverse. I think another person got one of those cards too. But for you, I'm going to read the Judgment in reverse as try to think things through a little bit more. I feel like you might not be thinking things through as fast, and I feel like you need to think some things over before you make and leap into certain decisions. Think about how it will affect those around you. Okay, Cancer? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Cancer. Leo. Hi, Leo. Hi, dear cats. How are you? Let's see how the Mercury retrograde is going to affect you and your energies this month, okay? How is Mercury retrograde going to affect my Leos? We got the Queen of Air. Ooh. So you're going to be, instead of that loyal, you're going to be loyal, obviously, but that loving, that warm person, you're going to turn cold. You're going to have no nonsense. You might not want to have as much fun. You might be a little bit more strategical. You might not be putting up with nobody. You might be cutting people left and right out of your life. You might be arguing with people. I'm something almost like a lawyer, like debates over every little thing. You might get offended by small things, right? Miscommunication again, okay? And I'm seeing you really expose a side of you that not a lot of people see when you're like this. So, just be careful of really debates where nobody really wins anything, like pointless debates that just waste your time and energy, okay? Be careful of wasting your energy on people that you don't need. Like, I'm feeling like you might snap at like somebody, at work or something like that, just be careful of stuff like that. Be careful of maybe somebody you're going to be like a person that's like, can I see your manager? Blah, 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 blah. But people will realize that you're just having a bad day. You're not going to go crazy or nothing, but just be careful of coming off really cold. I feel like your sunshine is going to be diminished a little bit with the Mercury retrograde. Let's see what could possibly happen for Leos during the Mercury retrograde. Please and thank you. So 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Oof, just fights, just big fights. You're just gonna feel like attacking somebody, like clawing at somebody. You're just gonna be a cat. Even in this card, I'm not gonna show you these two because they're kind of risque. Like I said, this deck is a very, risque deck. But look at claws, right hands. You're gonna have your claws out. Roar. You're gonna be one of those. You're just gonna, you're gonna probably pick little fights, right? You're probably gonna not wanna admit your wrongs in this one. You're gonna kind of attack people, because you're just gonna, I feel like sometimes you might not be able to control your anger. For some people, you might not control some lust type of things, and maybe you'll, no, I'm really not seeing that for you. I don't see you reaching back to an ex. Maybe 1 or 2 people, very rarely, okay? But I'm just seeing you kind of not being in the mood for some things and maybe leaving somebody hanging when they need you. And you don't mean to. It's just that, I don't know, it's just an energy of being tired, okay? Let's see a possible solution here for my Leos. A way that they could make Mercury retrograde easier on them. And we got the 8 of Wands. Communication. Take time out to communicate. Take time out to realize that maybe people are just trying to, get your attention. Like somebody here, see that guy? He's like tapping on her back, right? And I feel like maybe somebody will tap on your back or touch you by accident, and you're like, whoa, 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 Communication is important. Try to understand. Try to have some patience, okay? Communication, communication, communication. And I know communication is hard, the hardest during Mercury retrograde, but please, Leos, have some, try to listen more, maybe not even so much as talking. Maybe just try to listen. When you're going to have a discussion with somebody and communicate with somebody, I'm hearing the word listen, okay? Try not to get your claws out too fast, okay? Thank you, Leos. Have a good one. Bye. Okay, who's next? Virgo. Hi, Virgo. You're also ruled by Mercury, so this one could strongly affect you too, okay? Really could strongly affect you as well. So let's see the energy that this Mercury retrograde will bring out, the overall energy that will bring out in Virgos this month. What will Mercury retrograde bring out in Virgos? Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing this card as I feel like Virgos are going to be really emotional, okay? Sometimes Virgos are not as emotional. They're the type of people that are results oriented. They want order and stuff like that. And right now I feel like, do you see how it's raining, right? I mean, you probably can't see it, but this card has a rain in it, okay, for the Queen of Cups. I feel like maybe you'll be crying more at little things that you might be acting more with like Cancer energy, right? You see that Cancer energy? You might be crying, you might be overwhelmed, you might lose control of your emotions or of certain situations, okay? I'm seeing here that Virgos can really like be feeling exposed. I feel like Virgos could be feeling exposed. I'm also feeling like, I don't know why this is coming to me, but just like, be careful to like protect your home if like there's rain and stuff like that, make sure nothing floods or anything, if there's any leaks in the house, okay, plumbing and stuff can go, maybe the toilet can overflood. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but for Mercury retrograde with Virgo, but yeah, just you'll be overwhelmed because you're little, like, I know you have like perfectionist tendencies and stuff, and things could really get to be messy and stuff, and you might even feel messy. You might feel like you might not want to deal with it or clean certain things up or whatever. Like sometimes like Mercury retrograde usually brings like the opposite sometimes in us, okay? Because Mercury is literally, why Mercury retrograde is the Mercury retrograde is because it looks like it's going backwards against its orbit and against the stars in the sky, right? And it's really not doing that, but it like brings out backwards energies in all of us, okay? So let's see, Virgo, what energies, or what can possibly happen here during the retrogrades for my Virgos? Please and thank you. Okay, so we got Six of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands, and the Judgment card. So what could happen here, Virgo, is that you feel out of balance, okay? Things are just in disarray. You feel like you're forgetting where you left, your book for school or something like that, or you forgot where you left your phone, or you forgot, like, there's just like no balance, okay? You might, deal with the banks, something with the banks, like extra paperwork or whatever. God forbid they overcharge you for something and you have to go and deal with the bank, That's not for all. I don't like doing messages like that or anything, but, little things, like little miscellaneous things like that, though, like, Maybe somebody overcharges you a couple dollars when you buy something at the store. Do you know what I mean? That could happen. And I feel like you're just going to be at a point where you're going to be kind of judgy and snappy, okay? Because you're going to not know how else to handle it. You might feel like you're getting punished for something, okay? Like, little things can go wrong, you know? But it's nothing that my Virgos can't handle, trust me. It was very minor stuff here. And let's see a solution as to how to make things easier for my Virgos during the retrograde, and this one fell down. So we got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, by the way. So you might be like holding off on certain things, holding off on paperwork, right? Because look, this one is 7 of Pentacles is usually the card of waiting, divine timing, waiting for things to grow, right? This one is in reverse, but I'm showing you an upright, like, see, this girl is doing paperwork and this and that. And in reverse, you might be like waiting till the last minute to do something. You might not want to get up and get things done, you know? So it'd be smart to make sure that you're caught up on all of your housework, paperwork, schoolwork, whatever you have to do, okay? Don't put it off. And don't, like, for some reason I'm hearing, don't, like, remember receipts. Maybe you're going to have to return something to the store, okay? So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one's kind of a tough one. Sorry, Virgo. Kind of affects you tougher because you're ruled by Mercury, okay? Have a good one. Anyways, who is next? Who is next after Virgo? We got Libra. What's good, Libra? How are you? Let's see the overall energy. What is this one? 9 of Swords, 9 of Air. You might be feeling alone. You might be feeling stressed out. You might be waking up in the night more. You might be having restless sleep. Something is going to be bothering you. Maybe you will be having bad dreams more than usual, okay? There's a sort of sensitivity that you will have. Libra, little things can get you upset really fast. I feel a lot of anxious energy in you. Like, your nervous system will be off. You know, you'll be feeling more fidgety, like shaking your legs, whatever. But let me ask for one more overall energy because I didn't even get to finish my sentence before that card fell out. Overall energies for my Libras during Mercury Retrograde. And we got the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something that you're not going to let go. It's like some little thing that you're just going to keep on, like, thinking about and worrying about. Like, oh, did I do this? Did I do that? You know, and like, little thing. Did I forget to do this? And it's like going to be in your mind. Like, if you're like away from home or something, for example, and you're like, did I turn off the light? Oh my God, did I turn off that freaking light? Like, you're just going to be thinking of little things like that. Did I do this? Did I do that? Like, knowing well kind of you did, but you're still going to be like little stupid thoughts are going to be going into your mind that you won't be able to let go. Or it could be bigger things where, you know, you might not be able to let go of an argument. You might be holding on to a grudge on somebody over, but I feel like it's over little things. Like little things are going to bother you, and you might be holding a grudge about this for a while for some people, okay? That's the overall energy. Let's see what could possibly happen here for my Libras during Mercury Retrograde, please, and thank you. Ace of Swords, the Lovers, 8 of Cups. Ooh, that one is a tough one. Yeah, you might definitely be having some rough communication with your loved ones, okay? Family members, in your relationship, you know, if you're going steady or going out with somebody, you could be having, you could be just in one of those energies. Sorry, I gotta get a drink here. But yeah, you're gonna be like, I'm walking away. This is it. I'm not talking to you no more. That's the kind of energy I hear. But it's like, but what did I do? What did I do wrong? You didn't, my pants weren't in the right place, or you left the toothpaste open, you know, like stupid little things. I'm walking away. You know, you're going to be, every little thing is gonna bug you. People are gonna bug you more than usual this time. Like somebody's gonna be getting on your nerves, you know. Yeah, your nerves are gonna be kind of your nervous system. Watch out for your nervous system around this time, okay? Make sure to get good food, good water, okay? You might be sensitive to some chemicals in your food around this time, okay? So be careful with that. Let's see here a solution, or how to make Mercury retrograde easier for my Libras. Please and thank you. The sun. Okay, the sun is how you can make it more easier. Be a little bit more warm. Maybe go out in the sun. Take a breath, okay? Relax. Breathe in that good air. I need to do it with you. Breathe in that air, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. That's what you need to do. Enjoy the summertime. Enjoy the, try to enjoy the weather. Try to go outside more. Try to be out in the sun somewhere. If you're lucky enough to live by the beach, go by the beach, okay? Or try to go take a walk, whatever, okay? Be somewhere near the sun, okay? Okay, thank you. Who is next? Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, let's do this. What's the energy before I could even answer, this card fell out, and it is the 8 of Pentacles. So you're really going to be like focused on one thing, and this is kind of in a way, it's a positive thing, like it'll bring out, like, you're going to be focused on doing a certain talent, but at the same time, I feel like you're going to be focused on one thing, and that might not be the thing you need to be focusing on, Like in this card here, this girl looks like she's doing like a type of snake charming or something. Like you're going to be focusing on like something that maybe is a distraction. You might be getting distracted on certain things, okay? Like there's an energy where maybe you will be just doing something where maybe you'll be like too busy talking on the phone during work or whatever. You're just going to be distracted. You're going to maybe forget certain things, leave things behind. So be careful of that energy with you, okay? Because I feel like you're just focusing on something, like one thing. But if you choose to focus on one good thing, that could be a very positive thing. So let's see what could possibly happen here for my Scorpios during the retrograde. What events or what can happen during Mercury retrograde for my Scorpios. Please and thank you. So we got the Page of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody is going to be having their will against another person's will. I feel like somebody here is going to be dropping things a lot. For some reason, I'm hearing that. Well, I'm seeing this card too, right? This is kind of like a perfect Mercury retrograde card. If you look at it, the girl's like dropping things all over the floor in the middle of like a street, and she has to pick it all up, and people have to stop for her, whatever. There's also 5 of Swords, where there could be little petty fights, petty little things, okay? And I'm seeing like Scorpio will be feeling like really controlling more than usual. I mean, it's not like Scorpio is always that controlling. There's signs that are more controlling than Scorpio, I feel like. Well, maybe one other sign, but I feel like you're just going to be like, my way. Everything's going to go my way or the highway. Like, you're not going to be willing to make compromises. You might not be willing to help people, right? You might, like, somebody might be reaching to you with this hand right here, and you might not be willing to give help or compromise on a certain situation. You're just going to be like, nope, nope, nope. This time, you're going to be a little bit selfish, I'm seeing. A little bit selfish. But that's okay, Sometimes we're all selfish, but, don't overdo it. Let's see, one other card fell down. The Sun again. Yeah, you need to get a little bit more warmth, okay? You need to not be as cold towards people. Let's see a solution, or how to make things easier. 9 of Pentacles. So, okay, if you are going to be focusing on yourself, okay, do focus on the positive aspects of yourself. Take care of yourself, okay? Take care of your health. Take care of things that could better yourself, okay? You need to If you're going to be focusing on yourself, right, which it's always a good time to focus on yourself, but try to better yourself. Try not to, just focus on the self for selfish reasons. Oh, I want this and I want that, and you better make me this. I feel like you might be really demanding around this time to people around you. But yeah, if you're going to be more like a little bit of a selfish energy, just make sure to really be positive about it. Make yourself feel better, okay? Okay, thank you, Scorpio. Who is next? We got Capricorn. Capricorn up next. Let's see. Capricorn, what is the energy that Mercury Retrograde will be bringing out the most in you this month? Please and thank you. And we got, see, I couldn't tell if this was up or down, so I'll just read it upwards. I'll read both sides of this. Knight of Air or Knight of Swords. Oh, Capricorn, you're going to be rushing into things. You're going to be, you might not think things through before you do them. You might be very, very impulsive, almost like an Aries energy. Not that, like Aries could do it in a positive way. I feel like this is more in a negative way. You're going to be more, rushing into decisions and rushing into things, and then you might regret doing something, right? Like you might regret saying something to somebody. You might regret being a part of something. You might regret buying something. You'll just feel really impulsive. You might just go shopping to make yourself feel better and spend a whole bunch of money, and then you might want to return something, and then like you didn't think things through, and it's like a no refund policy. I don't know why I'm hearing that, so be careful of that. Check your receipts and check store policies if you're going to go shopping and stuff, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of impulse purchases for you, impulse things, impulse buys, whatever. Very impulsive in everything, so be very careful, okay? Let's see, what could possibly happen here for my Capricorns this month? Let's see. We got the Seven of Fire, or the Seven of Wands, the Star, and the High Priestess. So Capricorn, in some ways I'm almost feeling like you're gonna not want to do things. Like you might not care about your certain goals that you set, and that's like very surprising because Capricorn is very goal oriented. They always want to work, do things stereotypically, right? And Capricorns in this area are going to be like very defensive. They're not gonna want to do something. They might be feeling like, I'm going to take a day off and another day off and procrastinate. I'm hearing procrastination, and I'm also hearing like your intuition is going to be high, but at the same time, you're going to ignore it. Like you might just try to put things in the back of your mind, okay? You might not like you won't be overthinking things, okay? You'll be rushing into things again, like I said. Yeah, so be careful of that. And let's see what's, sorry, this is just getting all messed up. But let's see, what is a possible advice or solution or how to make things easier for Capricorns during Mercury retrograde? Okay, we got the Fool, but in reverse, right? So, like it said, don't be the fool, right? Don't be jumping and taking leaps, because this is upright, but it was, upside down. So don't be jumping into things without a safety parachute, okay? Don't be jumping off no cliffs, meaning don't take risks. Don't jump without thinking, okay? Try to take it a little bit easy. Try to calm down, okay? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Just don't be jumping into things that you haven't thought through, and for some reason you'll just be super impulsive. I'm hearing that. Okay, thank you. Sorry if I repeated myself so much. Thank you, Capricorn. Who's next? Sagittarius. Hi, Sag. How are you? I might have skipped you. I might have done you opposite, but let's see. Before anything, we had the Page of Wands right here. So you might be feeling a little bit more in an immature place. You might be like kidding around. You might not know what you want to do. You might be a little bit confused. You don't know what direction or action to take. Okay, Sag? So let's see. Overall energy that will be brought to you by Mercury. What will be the energy that Mercury retrograde will bring to you? And we got the 3 of Wands in reverse. So you're going to be in an energy here where you're not going to wait for nobody. You're going to be impatient. So people are going to be driving you mad. You might be really fiery, okay? You might be kind of snappy. There might be some anger, okay? There might be a feeling of, I just want to cut the line. I don't want to do this, like I don't want to wait for this anymore. So just like a lot of signs, you'll be kind of impulsive this month, okay? But I'm feeling more like in a snappy way. You just might be getting angry over little things a lot. And just like there's a fire inside of you, you know what I mean? And you might just want to be doing things. You might not want to stay put, okay? You might want to be going places, doing things. You don't want to be waiting. You don't want to wait in lines. You're just going to have you might snap, okay, at some people. Let's see what could possibly happen here for my Sagittariuses during the Mercury retrograde. Please and thank you. Let's see, these 3 cards fell out and they were all actually facing this way. So we got the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, again, double confirmation that, there might be some, and the Sun. So the Sun in this case, with all of these ones being in reverse, with the 5 of Cups being in reverse here and the 3 of Wands being in reverse, with the Sun here, even though it's more of a positive card, the Sun, but I'm seeing it here as you're definitely going to have a lot of fire energy in you. You're definitely going to be doing a few things and saying a few things that you regret, okay? And that you might be embarrassed about later. Like, I mean, they're not going to be anything big, hopefully, unless it's like big arguments with your significant other or something. But yeah, I'm just definitely feeling like there's some things where you're just not going to make a wise choice in a few things. So be very careful, okay? Be very careful with coming off kind of mean, okay? I feel like you're going to intimidate people. So yeah, let's see how you could handle Mercury retrograde best. What's the solution to handle this Mercury retrograde for my Sagittariuses? Please and thank you. So we got the Moon in reverse, okay? I feel like don't be coming to conclusions in a way with the Moon, okay, being in reverse, because I feel like Moon reveals stuff when it's upright, right? But I feel like with it being reversed, I feel like you'll be coming to conclusions before you even hear the story, okay? So be very careful of coming to any conclusions that, because that could get you mad, and you don't want to get mad, okay? I feel like it's going to be little petty things that are going to be getting in your way that you're going to get mad at, or you might be overthinking things. You might think somebody doesn't like you or this or that, or you have problems here or there, when in reality you don't, and you're just overthinking things. You know what I'm saying? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's do Aquarius. Aquarius. What are your overall energies? Well, this one, before I could even ask, kind of got my hand to like shake. Anyways, this is the Priest card, okay, the Priest card. And I'm sensing Taurus energy. I'm sensing Aquarius is going to be very slow to make decisions, very kind of, in some ways, judgmental too. I feel like Aquarius is going to be very judgmental. Like, they're just going to be like, oh, well, that's how it is. Then that's why. Like, maybe gossip and stuff for some reason. Stuff like that. But let me see. Overall energy that Mercury retrograde will bring to Aquarius. Overall energy that Mercury retrograde will bring to my Aquariuses. Ace of Air. So, communication, thoughts, and ideas. Okay. It's not in reverse, but you're going to be thinking a lot. There's something that you're consistently going to be thinking about, or somebody, You might not be able to get something out of your head. An idea will be bothering you a lot. Something will really be in your mind. Something has really made an impression on you that's stuck your mind. And they might be even little things. Or you might not be able to stop thinking about a certain person or what they did or things that they did in the past, okay? For some, I'm hearing like you're going to be like kicking yourself later because you had a conversation with somebody and you didn't say the right thing at the right time or whatever, and you're just going to be thinking of that one little phrase that you should have said that you didn't, and it's going to bother you, stuff like that. Just a lot of thinking and little communication mistakes, whatever, but like nothing major, you know, things that you might blow out of proportion, okay? Or you might be cutting some people out, okay? You might be cutting some people out for no reason. You're just not going to have it, you know? Let's see what could possibly happen here for my Aquariuses during the retrograde. What could possibly happen here for my Aquariuses during the retrograde? So didn't I tell you 8 of Swords, the card of overthinking, right? In the original one, it's a girl where she's all tied up and bound, and it's like scary, right? In some ways, you might be running away from something as well. Not only are you overthinking things, but you might be running away from yourself, from something you've done, from the truth, okay? From clarity. You don't want to deal with something that might be important to deal with, okay? Yeah, and your intuition and stuff, yeah, you're definitely going to be confused and running away from problems that you don't want to solve. And your intuition kind of knows that you need to do it, but you're going to kind of bury your head in the sand like an ostrich and not want to do it. And there's also 7 of Cups here where it says, like, you're just going to be clouded. You're just going to try to mask things, cloud them over, try to, you know, deceive yourself. I feel like you'll be deceiving yourself about something, okay? A situation. Let's see. But yeah, that's what I think can happen possibly. Let's see a possible solution on how to deal with the retrograde, you know? How can Mercury retrograde be easier for you? Let's see, 7 of Swords. Didn't I say deception? Yes, deception's an illusion. Look, it's like a ghost, right? I'm also feeling like maybe you will be ghosted. Well, maybe, okay? Because everybody's in Mercury retrograde energy, or you will be ghosting somebody. And I'm also feeling like there's deception. Deception, you might be... Look at, even, this is an Aquarius card. Look, Moon in Aquarius, right? So... yeah, there's just a strong sense of deception here. 7 of Swords, strong sense of deception. Whether you're deceiving yourself, you might be deceiving somebody else, telling them small little lies here and there because you just don't want to put up with it and don't want to put up with the truth of it all. But yeah, so be careful of that, dear Aquarius. Thank you for joining me. Who's next? Pisces. Hi, Pisces. Last but not least, let's do my dear beautiful Pisces, my beautiful fishies. So what is Mercury retrograde? Okay, well, before I could answer, let's see what this says. 6 of Swords. You might be feeling distance from people. You might be feeling like you want to be by yourself, or you just want distance from others, or others might want distance from you because maybe you just, I don't know, have some overthinking things, whatever. But I feel like it's you that really wants distance from somebody, from everybody, distance maybe from your work, distance, a day off, okay? You might want to travel somewhere, but, you know, careful with traveling during the retrogrades and stuff. But let's see. Let's see what the overall, another one flipped out. Let's see. 3 of Swords in reverse. Oof. Well, there could be some like heartbreak, overthinking about something, okay? Let's see. What's the overall energies for my Pisces that Mercury retrograde will bring? Look it won't let me fall. Yeah, you're thinking a lot. Hermit card, right? The Hermit card, you're thinking a lot, you're overthinking a lot, you are in this mode, in disguise maybe in a way. You're disguising your feelings with something else, you know, trying to put on a different mask. Okay, let's see. But really, really now, Pisces, what are going to be the overall energies, that the main energy that Mercury retrograde will bring out for my dear Pisces? Please and thank you. Ooh, we got the devil, but it was in reverse, okay? So the overall energies here is that, yeah, you might be trying to, for some Pisces, not for all, be careful with trying to mask certain feelings that you could be having with some type of vices, okay? Be careful with that. You're going to want to break free from something. You might have impulsive actions, like where you might want to break free from your career all of a sudden, break free from certain things, from certain people. Just be careful. No, it's just overthinking and stuff. It's just a powerful energy that, you know, that Mercury brings, okay? But let's see what could possibly happen here. What could possibly happen here during the Mercury retrograde for my Pisces? Okay, what did we get here? We got the Four of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, first of all, there's a conflict here between actions and words, okay? Thought and actions, okay? And it's like you want to give up on something, I feel like, you know? There's something that you're sad about that you could give up on, okay? You might feel like, I'm not getting enough of this or that or this out of my hobby, and I don't want to do it anymore, at least for now, you know? And I'm also sensing like, yeah, there's you might be a little bit harsh to yourself, right? You might be a little bit quick to judge yourself, quick to beat yourself up during this Mercury retrograde. Be careful of that. Make sure that your mental health is in order. Don't be, you know, beating yourself up over little things. But I feel like you're prone to that. So during the Mercury retrograde, let's see what a possible solution or a possible advice is here for my dear Pisces during the Mercury retrograde. 9 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you're hiding behind the wall. You're putting up a guard, right? And since it's in reverse, you need to take it down, okay? Don't hide. Don't be afraid, okay? Sometimes you need to face the truth, okay? I feel like you're also kind of afraid to face the truth, afraid of judgment from people or yourself even, okay? I feel like you're afraid of being vulnerable, but you need to be vulnerable, okay? In some ways, you need to be vulnerable. Like, if we're not vulnerable and we're just robots, how can we live, you know? You are afraid of your emotions maybe in some ways. But yeah, I hope that made sense. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little reading. It was just for fun, seeing what can happen, what kind of energies are out there for people, and this is an overall general reading. Remember that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it or resonated with it, please click the like button, and remember, you could always come back towards the end of Mercury retrograde to see how this video played out, if it made sense or not. Also, so yeah, if you liked it, please click the like button. Please, please, please subscribe if you enjoyed my content. Share this with any other sign. Share with your friends, family members, whoever, to help spread the word and help get this channel out. Thank you so much. Love each and every one of you. Have a beautiful and safe Mercury retrograde. Love you so much. Bye.